Hello everyone, and welcome to Chapter 7 of the Fire Emblem 6 Hard Mode Double S Ranked Run. Hardest chapter in the game, one of the most hated chapters in the game, but fortunately I am accompanied here by the Great Grandmaster in granting and galvanizing gargantuan gains for her units. Altissimo, how's it going?
Good. That was impressive.
Thank you.
Nice one.
I try. Alright, what do we got here? Well, we're benching Muranis. I feel like there's some other units that we're benching. I don't see... Oh, yeah, you were right last chapter. That Lot Wade duo is not coming back. Very unfortunate. But,
yep.
And Marcus is back. That's good.
We do have Marcus. I don't really... This is one chapter where it's like, even though I love my unpromoted units, I don't know if I want to do this without Marcus.
Mm-hmm. Surprised you found space for, like, BORS, though. I see he's rescue dropping. The Armor Knight is rescue dropping, everyone. Drop whatever you're doing, because you're dropping him somewhere else. What's the purpose of the rescue drop there? I don't get it.
I can't take credit for this. Melf, who did the Fire Emblem 7 ranked run on Something Awful in later Let's Play Archive, also did a Fire Emblem 6 one, and his first turn looks something like this, where he's just basically getting all units as far to the right as possible. And so the rescue drop is just to get someone kind of past the forest.
Okay. We're going hard right. That makes a lot of sense. I had a guide on this chapter where I went both left and right. And while it does create a good choke point on the left side of the arena, it also makes more enemies, particularly a Wyvern Rider, move towards you in a way that's kind of awkward. So if I were to revisit that, I would probably do something like this. Because actually, I think this is possibly a lot safer.
And this one is just full of rescue drops because Melf was really good at setting those up. So it's like like Rutger had like a 1-tile gain, but because there were forests involved, it was like technically more than that or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was very impressive, and I'm like, let's just copy this, or a version of it for this.
Yeah. Yeah. The hypes about rescue chains are like the old thing. They're not the thing of the past. What I really like is like when a unit does a rescue drop and then gets rescue dropped as well. Like I think that's always really cool.
Yes. And I'm pretty sure that happened at least once here.
Surely. In addition, probably important to mention here is that Roy is in a position to recruit Jarrett on turn 2.
Yes. I always go for something like that. It can be difficult to get it set up correctly depending on your unit growths, because killing that merc is not easy. Or if, like, whatever the case may be, because sometimes Roy doesn't need to kill whatever unit attacked him first. I don't remember what type of unit it was. So there's some things that can just go kind of weird about this one that you need to be prepared for.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you have him on this tile, he's got that ability.
Yeah, he just needs to not get blocked. And killing that merc is not is pretty annoying, especially if you put him too low somehow, then he gets healed by a physic priest that also will move forward and like start healing other people. The halberd is here though. The halberd lot. Let's get it. Doesn't double with it, but that's okay.
He doesn't need to.
He didn't get double. That's impressive. That's pretty good.
Yeah, actually.
Speed
he's
growth
got
good.
Decent speed going on. Yeah.
Pretty good. And Roy's in position. I mean, there might be some. I mean, surely Jared has to recruit Trek. There's no reason not to grab him, and then there's going to be some rescue dropping to get him out of there, I guess, because it's not a great position for him to stay in. Jared's starting inventory is so annoying with the stupid steel lance. I always try to give him some better weapons if I can, with like Roy or someone else.
Yeah, I think I've got some weapons somewhere else, but I guess it wasn't on Roy.
Yeah.
I think he traded with Trek.
I think he might have grabbed his javelin or something. I don't remember what his inventories are.
Yeah, he took a javelin and he's carrying a javelin.
That makes sense.
So yeah, we're just, instead of rescue dropping, we're just making like an attempt to block this area off. Although actually I don't remember if I do rescue drop.
Well, there's not a whole lot of using left to rescue drop with. But maybe Trek can do it and then BORS can drop him. Because you do want to be near the arena next turn to get Fear or get Noah.
Yeah.
Fear's also there for like a brief moment, but unfortunately not recruitable yet. Runs away too fast. Okay. Wait. Oh, we're not dropping Roy. I guess we can use Jarrett to recruit him. Or we can grab Noah with a rescuer if we want to, I guess.
We'll figure it out next turn.
Yep, we'll figure it out next turn.
That's my motto.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, the Wyvern on the left did get triggered. He just moved right instead. I thought he had like 2 move AI, so I'm guessing, was he within 2 of your left paladin? No way, right? Does he just start moving right? Yeah, he was. Okay, he can attack next turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do still have to deal with him early, but I guess you have to deal with him eventually for XP anyway, so I guess it makes sense to bait him.
And I'm dealing him with this pile of units.
Yeah, true. You
Instead
have a
of,
big
like,
pile.
A couple isolated guys, yeah.
That is the big advantage, yeah, of this strategy, is you don't have to have... I mean, I usually have like 4 or 5 units on the left side anyway, but they'll not be like the bestest units ever. There's no Marcus there, or Rutger usually. Maybe Rutger sometimes, but...
There's a lot of 2-range enemies over there, so bringing Rutger is annoying, but at the same time, like, nobody else you have is a good 2-range unit. Really.
Yeah. Rutger's
apart from Marcus, and Marcus might be needed on the right side.
Yeah, no, Marcus definitely needed on the right side. The thing with Rutger is like he doesn't beat 2-range enemies, but he usually survives 2-range enemies if he's in the forest. That's why I like him on that side. Alright. Yeah, BORS, keep 3-hit KOing these generic mercenaries, dude. Keep doing it. You're doing great. You're doing great. Another effective axe that is proving to be less than effective.
Let's go, Rutger.
Yay! All right. Okay, so that's always the easiest move to turn in FE6, right? Is like, I'll move Marcus and move Rutger, and then it's like, okay, what else do I do this turn? Like, what else to say?
Who else do I move?
What's next? Shit, all these combats suck. All right.
So Zealot actually comes over to recruit now instead of Trek doing it.
Yeah, or Roy, you mean, right? Because Trek cannot.
Oh yeah, it's Roy.
Trek
Okay, no, I always forget how recruitments work on this chapter. Yeah, I think the original point of rescuing Roy was to get him over here, but then it was like, well, I have no one that can drop him.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and it's not too hard to create a safe space for Roy to do the recruit there. That does free up Noah, or that does free up Zealot to do, or Jared, I should call him, to do like better stuff. But hey, if it works, it works. Don't question it. Wait, Mark
is doing okay damage.
Yeah.
To
Didn't yours get speed at least once to double that Wyvern with? I feel like that is something he did, yeah. That's pretty helpful when he does that. There's a lot more damage when he attacks twice. A big revelation, I know.
I'm so surprised. I did not know this.
For more farming tips like this, subscribe to my Patreon. Yeah, it's a big ball units. The big balls of units can kind of get circumvented by the wyverns if they can fly around in the houses that you can't cover. But if you kill the wyverns, then it's like super effective, as you can see here. Like you just got 3 calves and a Marcus on the front lines. What are they gonna do?
Right.
It's not like they're gonna get hit if they're in support range. Oh, all right. We're still visiting all the houses. Although in this case it's beneficial. Aren't you thankful that you don't have to visit the other roofed houses, the yellow roofed houses? This one.
That would suck. Yes, I'm glad.
Yeah.
In other chapters it's gonna matter, but not here.
Not here. Saul getting some combat, not desired, but it's not like that guy was gonna get counted for significant damage anyway, even if Saul wasn't in range.
Yeah.
And
everyone's got jabs or hand axes.
And so
or maybe not.
And so you have Trek and Noah, 2 more mouths to feed, but at least they're mouths on a horse, so they can get to combat faster. But if I recall, their parameters still aren't too great, so you're still probably gonna have to set up a lot of kills for them, right?
Yeah, they're not great. I mean, for being that they're calves, they're obviously better than like if I had armor knights with the same stats, but it's still kind of a chore to feed them because their growth rates aren't in like the best stats for combat.
And they were explicitly not listed as like promotion candidates last chapter. I'm assuming partially because there's almost no Nightcrest to go around in this game, and also like
they may have been promoted if they turned out really good, but I wasn't expecting that, so I didn't really think about it.
Yeah, they're not on the short list. They're not they're not on speed dial for it, I guess.
Yeah.
Because like there's one Nightcrest you get at the near the end of the middle of chapter 8, the next chapter, and then the next one is when Percival joins, which obviously is going to be after chapter 15 when he gets the hardware bonuses. So that's a long time to go with a promo. To be honest, they could be benched for a while, still make it to 20 and then get promoted. Like that's kind of how the rank run works. So I guess it's an option if they were good enough. I also feel like just promoting a paladin at that point in the game is not super helpful anyway. But at the same time, the only other option is like Lance. If we think about it, like Alan or Lance.
Like if you promote them when Percival joins, well, you have Percival.
That's true. Well,
and it's like there's no like I don't have a I'm trying my best to use as many unpromoted units as possible, and or once they promote, using them over pre-promotes, but there's nothing stopping like whatever other players, normal people, from just using Percival at that point in the game.
Yeah, I mean Percival doesn't invalidate.
Probably better than everyone else.
If I did have a Trek that got like +1 stat in every level up every time, and a Percival joined, I would not feel worse about fielding Trek, because you're allowed to use multiple really good paladins.
Yeah, and I mean, something like that seems like, well, now you've got 2 Percys, basically. But it's not really likely, because the growth rates aren't there for it.
Yeah.
And because Percy's got busted hard mode bonuses, but, but you could do it.
I usually think of Noah as the better one, because he has a pretty high base level and high sword rank, so it makes him kind of okay to promote early. But I feel like that's rarely practical, because he's so Noah, and usually would just rather prefer to promote someone else with that only light crest he got. Also check almost his stricken type, but don't worry about it.
Chad stealing the red gem.
Yeah, I always love it when your thief has so much faith in your tactics that they'll just go into the middle of like 5 enemies to steal a single item. It's like, all right, now make sure this is safe, please. Oh, waiter, 5 kills, please.
I like that. I never thought about that, but I like that. Lot having 63 hit with the halberd. He's not even in support range. That's still better than, like, most other times you hit the halberd.
Altissimo, I think your Lot might be a base strength. I think he might be a 7 strength.
Interesting. Big if true.
I'm really worried about this guy now, actually. Speed is good, but, like, his strength and speed are like the same as Sue's. It's kind of bad.
Yeah.
That's because your Sue got 3 strength, I think, to be fair, or like 2 strength in 2 levels.
Yeah.
So
Sue got a few lucky strength level ups.
Promotion candidate time, I guess. Alright, well,
maybe.
If you're attacking priest, you must be confident that you're killing the rest of these guys somehow. Or you're just like, alright, Chad can survive 1 cav, it's fine, I'll leave him alive. One of these 2 things is true.
I got a bunch of dudes down there. Yeah, see, I've still got like some other cav. Whoever's down there in the bottom left, for instance, can probably get a hit on that archer. And everyone else here.
Suspect that is Noah, because that is his joining square.
I think you're probably right.
Looks like Alan stole his thunder though. Nope, never mind. Rutger moves away. Nice 86 hits. Yeah, was it painful to find like the right order to attack in here? Because I saw a lot of like 60s and 70s in there.
Yes, this is one of the more annoying chapters throughout because of that. Like, it looks so clean, but it's like we had to do a lot of like reorganizing turns to get there. And certainly the regular time, like, chapter isn't this clean. Because you're not hitting all those most of the time.
Yeah, again, you have to plan for misses, and when they happen, you have to be able to move all the units. Or in a game with better hit rates, you'll be able to, you know, move in a certain order almost no matter what happens, unless like something very drastic happens.
Yeah.
BORS, I guess, can get the enemies that barely move ever unless you're in range, so that there's no hurrying there. Like I think there's like an archer, maybe 1 more soldier left in the group of villages on the right. And then...
Yeah, one thing about this chapter is that, like, the fighting ends quickly. I mean, it has to, but once it does, then you're just kind of, like, free to just, like, stroll around the town, basically.
Yeah, at that point, the only thing stopping you from doing that is the cav reinforcements that show up at some point. But you get an advance warning for it, so even for a blind player, it's not too bad. But, like, yeah, every enemy rushes you, basically.
So then it's like, what, like turn 5 or something, 6 or something like that, and it's like, well, chapter's over, except we still have to get all the stuff and make our way to the boss.
Yeah, turns out chapter length is not necessarily indicative of chapter difficulty. It's just a couple of really hard turns, and then you're good. They are agonizing turns. Like, you may end up redoing a lot if you're playing this chapter for the first time, or you're kind of rusty in FE6, or you're just bad like me, I don't know.
A lot of people have trouble getting Roy in range to recruit Zealot the first turn, either because Roy wasn't trained, or because they don't know the exact movements, or because the other units can't take out the dudes that block Roy.
Yeah.
So if that happens, like if you can't recruit Zealot first turn or second turn, that's part of the annoyance of the chapter for sure.
Yeah, there's only a couple formations where A, Roy survives, and B, he has a route to Zealot for sure.
Yeah.
That's a very stringent thing to do. I guess the other thing you have to worry about, I guess, is reinforcements from the top, but I do believe those are once again line activated by if you go like above the door on the left side of the screen, then you will activate a bunch of soldiers and mages from near the boss.
That's correct. Which is kind of why we're taking a lot of units up north.
One side effect, I guess, of not sending any units to the left is I think the bottom left village is still unvisited, so I'm guessing someone's going to go there eventually, either before or after the calves show up.
At some point.
And we have some more shopping. You do have a lot of gold in this game, like you said. Chests have gold, a lot of gems. So we're just buying generic weapons here, and I'm assuming we might get some keys from the vendor. That's always my main stop here. I think that's like the only shop that sells these in a timely fashion. There might be one later, but just having the 5 use chest keys is so nice for this game.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna get some in a minute.
To be fair, if you're playing like a bit slower with like lower turn counts, then I can see you just getting every chest with lockpicks. I wouldn't be surprised to see that. But at the same time, that forces you to field a thief over a unit you might want to train. So
right,
like,
so having door keys, it's a flexibility thing. It just gives you more options. You may not need to use them, but it gives you those options.
Yeah, you said flexibility, and your brain hears, oh, flex, I can do that. And then
yeah.
BORS. That's where the calves show up, BORS. BORS, come back.
Yep.
There's a silver lance calf there, BORS. Watch out.
It's okay.
That's... BORS. Did you check the RNs, BORS? BORS! No. He has AirPods in. Can't hear us. Yeah, a little worried about that. But my bold prediction is that either BORS dodges a lot, or the silver lance guy gets taken out in advance, or there's some kind of...
what happens.
Oh, that's even better. I appreciate you leaving it unspoiled either way. Okay, let's see. Because yeah, it's just turtling right now. It's just turtling, getting a couple more kills. I was expecting BORS to like go for that armor knight on the right, like maybe Lou weakens some BORS kills, but I guess he's hungry for more. He is hungry, to be fair. He's a very hungry boy.
One of the hungriest in this run.
I feel like there's an argument for like, okay, this is not the great way to phrase it, because I think you have to do both the thing I'm about to say and what you've already been doing. You could also feed BORS with the triangle attack if you wanted to, but I feel like you have to do that anyway and also do the thing you're about to do.
Yeah.
To get him trained up.
Triangle attack, like, whatever you do, it requires you fielding all 3 knights, which can be difficult to justify. So,
yeah.
That's all I'll say on that subject.
Yeah. I will say in a counter prediction though that you have to field those guys in like X amount of chapters to feed them anyway. Might as well make sure it's the same chapter so that they have that benefit when they are deployed. But I guess it's hard to find a chapter where you can do that all at once and get away with it. That is a fair point, actually. Like, I'm just imagining like chapter 12X with its like -3 deployment slots, and you just have to fill them all with armor knights. That doesn't sound great. Okay, is chat over the line? Or is it like the exact... is the wall?
I think it's above that.
Yeah, it looks like it's above it. Okay. I guess it goes like right above where the wall is. That's my guess.
I think that's right.
Alright. Lou takes his time with some classic bait and switch. It looks like he has his own personal taxi to make sure he gets out after he gets the night kill.
Yep.
Double taxi. Yo, that archer is just begging to get like locked up with a unit that grinds there. I know that that's not viable because of combat rank, but it's like you put one guy in front of the archer, he moves back 1 space, and you put him in front of the archer again, he's just locked in.
Yep, you can very easily do that in this chapter.
Did I ever tell you about the Volt solo of FE6 hard mode?
I think you may have, but I don't know how much of it I watched.
It's so glorious. His rules, like, you can use auto units and like deploy them, but they are not allowed to gain XP, so they help like with like rescue dropping and trapping archers and stuff. It's just so beautiful. It's an awfully amazing run.
Yeah, I do remember like what I did watch. I was very impressed by it.
Again, not super viable because of combat rank, but oh, so entertaining to watch. Alright, we're getting the barrier and the second rapier. I don't know how your current rapier is doing. Doesn't it even have like monetary value in this game? Do you remember?
Not like it does in FE7. And that one I ended up using it to 1 use and then earning it because it was one of the most valuable weapons in the game.
I remember that. That was cool.
Same feel. But in this I know it's worth less, so I'm not doing that here.
Alright.
So I don't really care much about using it a whole bunch.
Yeah. I mean, worst case, it's like an extra cheap, I hit effective iron sword for Roy every now and then. It's not bad. Alright, so Jared gets the house while BORS just waits here. He's like the lookout. He's like, oh, so it's time to run. I see calves coming. Hurry up, like, raid that house. I'm assuming someone else is gonna get the left houses since there's like 4 people there. And at the top, we had some mages and some soldiers and some archers spawn in a bit of an annoying way where the 2-range guys were in the front, so you can't just like get free kills on the soldiers and then back off a little bit. But at the same time, I guess you can just put the unit at the edge of the 2-range enemies, kill them off first, and then fight the soldiers. Like, you just reverse that order.
That might have been the plan, because my units are coming in from the right side instead of the left side.
Yeah.
I mean, it's quick. It's so much quicker if you come in from the left side, obviously.
It's quicker, but it's just safer. And I know that safety might not be the biggest concern in a run where you check the RNG, but it does maybe allow you to feed units more easily than if you have to use like the best units to do the initial counterattack wave.
Yeah.
That's alright. You bought like 5 levels worth of soul XP there.
Yep.
6 levels, excuse me.
And let's see, 2 door keys and I think it's 3 chest keys.
Yeah.
Yep.
That looks about right. That's a fair amount. It's usually what I buy. I don't think I ever end up using them all, but it's just nice to have one when you need one in your convoy.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you can spread them around a bit more. Like, even though you might only need 5 uses total, they might have to be between 2 different chest rooms. Because FE6 does that a lot, where they have like multiple chest rooms in one chapter, like chapter 12, chapter 16.
Yeah, and so that can be annoying to deal with.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Roy is.
Just then you have to care about getting more places.
Yeah, I think Roy is out of range of everything. I think Sue is at the edge of the mage. And that's it. Yeah. That's the combat for this enemy phase. Thanks for coming.
Yep.
So now we have a massive line of units, and there's reinforcements.
There's the calves. So now Marcus is done shopping, so he can come help reinforce the situation.
He's gonna help with the reinforcements. Okay, so you got your 2 best paladins are chilling here with the Silverlands cav. Okay. So my guess is that they're like weakening the whole wave and trying to kill the Silverlands guy, and then BORS comes in and gets the rest. That's my guess. Okay.
I think that's what happens.
Okay.
I don't know about the turns after that.
I
think that's what happens to this group.
Yeah, because there's more waves, and the next ones are ambush reinforcements. Like, these are the only ones that do not move initially. Oh, Lance, are you
also moving Clarine so she can potentially heal them?
Oh, okay. Oh, they can all help with this, I guess. That makes sense. You could always use the houses as a choke point, that's true. Alright, barrier staff.
That'd be smart.
Is barrier too valuable to use, or can you use it to like level up Saul?
I honestly, Fun's rank is lenient enough that I can use pretty much all the saves.
Oh, nice.
I don't overuse them, but they can be used.
Yeah, so if you got like someone taking on a bunch of mages for XP, or if you just want to have a turn 1 heal with Saul, then you can use barrier. Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Alright, first Trek level up. Very Trek. I believe
Yeah.
this is first.
Yeah, well, no, he comes at level 3, doesn't he?
I
think he comes at level 3.
I think you're right. I don't know, though. Okay, soldiers have a lot of HP.
Yes, they do. It's the only thing they have going for them.
Damn. If only you had a fighter duo with a lot of attack that could one-run them.
If only. That would be nice.
That would be really nice. Only you had a fighter with more strength than 7.
Yeah, that too.
Oh well. HP level up is welcome, I guess, for Saul XP. You are you saving Mend for like big wounds and just using heal otherwise?
For right now, yeah.
That makes sense. You did buy Mend.
So Saul's at 12 speed, so maniac already.
Oh yeah. I think his base is like 10, isn't it? It's pretty good.
It's high, and he's got a good speed growth, so.
Bro is high. Okay, Rutger on the front line here. Bit scary. I don't remember which of these guys have javelins, and javelins kind of suck anyway, so maybe he's still completely fine. Oh, the one use iron bow. Oh, was that deliberate like bait into making him attack Sue, the archer, because the one use iron bow? That's pretty clever.
I don't know if that was intentional. I'm sorry.
Maybe it just worked out like that. Maybe he just did that without thinking about it, and then happened. We're like, oh, that's cool. That works out. Next.
Yeah, I think that was what happened.
Alright. I think this is Zealot using an iron axe to weaken all these guys, and there's only one high level in there that he has probably has to kill by himself, or maybe it works out that BORS exactly gets the kill. Maybe something like weaken him to 1 HP, and then he goes for BORS, try to kill him, and then he dies in the counterattack. Some of that would be what I would hope for, pray for.
That'd be what I would hope for too. I honestly don't remember.
Alright, kill the guy. It's really like the combat in this chapter is very compartmentalized, I guess. It's like you got a big rush at the beginning, and then you got a bunch of nothing for a while, and then you got this, and then that's it, and then it's just the boss.
Yeah. So
Pretty fun.
it's a larger chapter than I think it needs to be for what the fighting actually looks like.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that's bad design or anything. It's just a comment.
Yeah. Don't come at me. Don't come at me. No, I agree.
It's an observation.
It works for the flavor, I guess, that they're like rebelling in a big town and there's like some enemies on the top of the wall that can come down eventually. Like it does what it needs to do, but it does end up with a lot of empty space when it's all said and done.
Yeah. So gameplay-wise, there may be room for improvement, but it's definitely aesthetically it definitely fits.
Yes. I guess Rutger's ready for another brawl with the boss. And you got your first hero crest, but you don't get to promote Rutger early because of your own self-inflicted masochism. So
yeah,
we're gonna see probably a lot of boss kills that are just like unpromoted Rutger going at them and hoping for the best.
Yep.
Which, you know, I would be surprised, but I'm not. Wait, is that the... that's not the big guy. You got a small guy, of course. You got a small guy, but you got a guy nonetheless. Oh, we're bringing him away. We're taking him away.
Yeah, I tried. I tried so hard to make him work here, and it didn't end up working out.
Maybe he's not going all the way away. Oh, we're taking him back. Changing our mind.
Okay, we're putting him on a forest.
Oh.
I don't know why that convoluted setup was necessary, but that's what we're doing.
Look, do you know how many... Now you can say I had to do like 5 take drops to get kills to BORS. It would be a lie because
probably, yeah, that's why Zealot came over so far.
Oh, to get the heal in. Yeah, totally necessary, actually. Yep, not a lie. Not clickbait. Chad trying his best not to burn our ends as he moves. Oh, BORS gets doubled by Big Cav? I think it was Big Cav.
Big Cav.
Yeah, so if he's taking 5 and not getting doubled by small Cav, then that is probably Big Cav. Okay, so you got a small Cav with BORS. You got some more chip. Might be able to get Big Cav with BORS this turn. Oh, that's an interesting lot. What's happening here? Are you building channel lot support?
No. Well, maybe not intentionally. Maybe I was.
Okay.
I don't know.
I guess the question really should be like, were you trying to build that support? Because they just kind of moved and did nothing.
I don't know why I moved them. What am I? Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing right now.
This is what the notes say. Don't question it.
So that it could. Yeah, I moved them probably so that Saul could come in here once he was rescue dropped away.
That makes sense. It's possible you're like trying to not kill the boss with Rutger so you can get more reinforcements.
I know I'm not killing the boss yet because I know there's at least one more round of reinforcements. I don't think I got every single set of reinforcements on this chapter. This is one of the few chapters where I didn't do that, and that's because they're like at like 3 or 5 turn intervals. It's like I don't really fancy just ending turn 5 times waiting for them. You know, most of the time in the other chapters, at least if I'm grinding reinforcements, like they're coming every turn, or I've got other objectives that I need to fulfill. But not in this case. We're just like sitting around waiting for them to show up, and I think I decided to end it a little early because of that.
The ratio is way off. There's way more other chapters where you can get way more reinforcements for way less turns. It makes total sense. Okay, I think you did get the bottom left village. The village that is on screen right now is the last one you have to get, I think.
Yes.
And Clarine thinks she's safe from reinforcements. That's cute. But she is. She's not wrong for this turn. But yeah, you still have one more wave. If you're getting one more wave, you have to do it now. Either that or you just fight the boss and get out of here. Which I would be the
I was checking to see if anyone needed healing. That's what that was. It's like, alright, am I sure? Am I sure that no one else can get like 11 XP on Saul?
That is fair. I mean, if I saw like no enemies on the map, I would just get out, try to kill the boss, get out. But I guess again, feeding BORS is important.
Yeah, so I'll take on this next wave, and then I think that's the last one that I deal with.
The boss is just like
in the video, so
the boss
is just like,
what the hell are you guys doing? Just kill me already. Okay, all right. Okay, so since reinforcements spawn at the start of the turn, even if killing the boss stops reinforcements, that's not a danger here because he's not dying until the end of enemy phase.
Yeah.
So this timing makes sense if we have a wave right now, which I'm guessing is what's going to happen.
I don't see any other reason for why I would have set this lineup so precariously.
Yeah, this
I wasn't about to use it.
The horizontal line ruined by Zealot. Or partially ruined. I guess you don't want BORS to enemy phase, right? Because he's better at just getting a kill than he is at, like,
yeah,
just chipping someone, potentially missing. Okay, so this way they mostly are able to go for Marcus and Jarrett. And Rutger's about as much to hit on DBS as DBS has on him, like about 60. Ah, yeah, he hit level 10. Now you can promote him. Oh, wait.
No!
No, wait. That's not how this goes.
Not my run.
Oh, there are 4 AS calves. Damn. I guess it's a Steel Lance calf or something. That has to be white or so slow.
I think that's right. There's at least one of them. So now we've got lots of experience for BORS and for the other calves. For really whoever wants it. Clean that up and that's gonna be it.
Oh, the Horse Slayer's here. That's right. I think it was from a village this chapter.
Yes, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Horse Slayer is a good weapon for lance users in this game.
Yep. It has high accuracy, unlike everything else ever.
It has high accuracy and allows free kills of calves.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say of certain unit types. It's like, no, it's just calves and paladins.
Yep. It's
The calves and paladins can be common in some of the later chapters. So.
For sure. In fact, I think there's way more calves and paladins than there are horse slayer uses in the game. Unless you can buy them in like some kind of chapter 21 secret shop or something like that. Or like some late game armory that has them when you no longer need them. Or just like literally no horse units left.
Yeah, actually.
And you also have a lot of
all the effective weapons.
Yeah, and you also just have a lot of lance units in this game, like all the calves, all the armor knights, all the Pegasus knights. So I feel like they're gonna run out fast if you use them to their full potential.
Yes, that's true.
Anyway,
that's chapter 7 done. Pretty clean, I think.
Yeah, good strat.
I don't like how much empty time is spent on it, but there wasn't much that could be done about that.
Yeah, that's just the design. There's nothing to be done about that.
Yeah.
I think the early approach was pretty good. Worked out well. And I like the BORS feeding a lot. That's great. I hope it keeps up for a long time, but every chapter from now on, I'm going to dread his benching. Like, it's going to happen eventually.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he cannot come to every chapter now.
Shucks. Oh well, we'll see if there's room for him in chapter 8. See you next time.
Bye!